right, welcome to your chair practice. Pretty grounded flow today with not a lot of big standing poses, but we will be coming to standing. You may want a strap. I think that's it, the only prop, and your chair. All right, so getting grounded with your feet planted on the floor, your back away from the chair if able to. If you need to have a little support, totally fine. I just want your body to be tall. All right, let's start with just some shoulder rolls, lifting up through, inhale and exhale. Just trying to find yourself in the moment, letting whatever's happened before and what might be happening later, drop it all away. All right, last one, coming back to center. Any little wiggles you want to get out. We're gonna find a alternate nostril breath. If you've been with me, you know this. If not, I'll go through. Thumb closing off the right nostril. You're gonna breathe in through the left. Keep the head in alignment. Okay, closing off the left nostril, maybe ring or pinky. Breathing out through the right. Breathing in the right. Closing off the right, exhale left. That was one round. Continue 3 more on your own. Feel free to use the imagined version if you don't want to close off the nostrils or you're plugged up today. So you just imagine that flow. Right nostril, left nostril. Without an opportunity to surrender. Finishing up that last round through the left nostril. After you breathe out that last time through the left nostril, just let the breath practice go, resting your hands down, keeping the eyes closed if they are. And notice how you feel, taking that full breath in and out. All right, allowing the eyes to open if they're not there already. We'll take the right hand to the right side, the left hand to the right thigh, coming into that simple seated twist. Dropping the shoulders away. Okay. Keeping that left hand where it was. I always have mine on the outside. You don't have to. It could be right on top. I just have a long reach. The right arm's going to come up and over. Anchoring that right thigh with the left hand as they press against each other. Good, and pressing down through your right seat. Find that space from the hip to the armpit. Good, big reach, inhale. And exhale, we're back up. Come back to center, get any wiggles out, and we'll head to that other side. So coming into that simple twist first. Left hand to either the back or the side of the chair. Right hand to the left thigh. And I'm always grabbing through my knee. Again, just my arms are long, so if you need to grab farther up or up to your hip, meet the needs of your body. Drop the shoulders away. We're gonna send that left arm up and over. Again, anchor through that left thigh, pressing out with your hand, or the thigh pressing into the hand and vice versa. Take a breath in, gaze can be straight up, forward, or down. Send that left sit bone down. All right, we're back up to center. Give any little wiggles. Go right into shoulder rolls. You can even do a little swimming shoulder roll and reverse it. Great. I'm going to come a little bit forward in this seat, finding a cat and a cow to start, and then we'll swivel around. taking an inhale. And when you're ready, exhale, kind of tuck the bum. Drop the belly in, round the shoulders, drop the head, spread the wings. And then we reverse it. Maybe palms up as we slide back up, opening up. And if arching the back doesn't feel great, just feel free to stop at neutral. You don't have to go into a big, deep back bend. Same thing on the way down. Last one. Alright, come back to center. I like to open up the knees a little bit wide, be on the edge of the seat. And we're going to start that swivel or the hula. So if you can imagine you're sitting on a clock, just traveling around the clock with your pelvis, your sit bones. Good. After this one, we land back in the center, pause, and reverse it. Alright, come back into the center. We're going to go through a little flow here, keeping the legs open wide. Take an inhale, reach the arms up towards the sky. And exhale, we're going to start to fold forward. So you can stop at your thighs, your shins, or go all the way to the ground, or if you have a block, you can put it there. Good. We're gonna rise up slowly. Continue to reach through the arms. Inhale. And exhale, we head back down. Great. Taking it back up. Inhale. Last time, exhale. Good, and we land back in center. I'm going to walk this left foot out to this right foot back a little bit. So my toes are pointing down. See if we can get a little stretch through the front of the foot. If your toes don't reach the ground, you can always roll the end of your mat up or put a blanket up underneath there just so it has something to press into. So sitting up tall, inhale, and then exhale, you're going to fold forward any amount, hinging at the spine, or not the spine, at the hips. If you have the range to go down or you have blocks you want to put there, you can put them there for support. And then reach through the heel, top of the foot coming towards you, and then same thing, lengthening in here. Take one more breath. From here, we're going to press back up, reach towards the sky. So you're reaching through that heel, coming in, arms open wide, fingers reaching, heel reaching, right foot pressing down. Take one more breath in, and right back down to center. Exhale. All right, let's switch it up. So take the right foot out, toes pointing down first. Kind of get that reach, sit up tall, and then start to hinge forward from the hips, any amount. You might be at your thigh, your shin, you might be able to reach down, or your blocks to the side if you want a little bit more length. Just one more breath here. Notice what your toes are doing, if you can see them. Make sure mine are spread out because the pinky likes to do its own thing. Great, rising up, we're going to reach now through that heel, top of the foot coming towards your shin. Take another breath in nice and tall, and then send it forward again, any amount. Might be a little spicy on the back of that leg. This gets more into the calf now. One more breath here. Keeping that leg position, we're going to rise up, take an inhale, reach to the sky. And then send the arms out a little bit wide, soften the shoulders, reach through the heel, press down through that left foot. Great. And coming back down through center. Back, mountain pose. All right, we're going to make a transition now to standing. So come up consciously, tucking those feet back underneath, leaning in, and we rise up on an inhale. Exhale to mountain pose once you get there. Make sure you're not dizzy before we transition. All right, we're going to move that chair or you just around your chair so that space to move. All right, feet about hip width apart, coming into mountain pose. Spread the thighs outward. We're going to reach to the sky. In breath. Good, and out breath. Bending the knees. Moving forward, we're going to step back to downward facing dog. So hands to the chair, legs can be open a little bit wide, bend those knees, and then send your hips back and up. If your back would feel better to have it a little bit rounded, you can very subtly tuck the bum. Draw those shoulders back and down. Relax the toes. One more breath here. From here, you can either step your right foot forward, coming into a lunge, or, so that would be that, stepping it forward. If that doesn't feel safe, step forward, rise up, and then send your left foot back. Okay? Either way, we're going to land there. Right foot is forward. Hands are planted. I've got my front knee buttressed up against the chair as I push through that back heel. It's the earth away. If this feels too low, the high side of the chair on the other side. Not exactly like this, because that's too much of a reach. Great. And then from there, we're going to begin to lengthen out the front leg. We're going to move in and out of this a few times, so bending in. And then down. Bending in. And then down we land there. So hips are squared to the front, heels are on the ground, toes are relaxed. You can stop there, or you can down to your forearms if you know you have enough range. Or some of you might be able to walk down to the lower rung or the floor. But don't feel wasted if it's just not happening today. Staying up higher is always a good choice. Not always. I like to give leeway anyway. All right, take one more breath here. Bending into that front knee, starting to walk back up. Okay, take a rise up inhale. You're going to come into just a very little mini twist here. Right hand to the right hip, left hand to the left thigh. Keep reaching through that back heel and pressing upward. Great, another breath here. Reach back around, rise up, inhale. Relax the arms, step it forward. Any shake out is welcome. Find mountain pose. All right, we're going to take a wide stance. I'm just going to move my chair out here. So a wide stance facing your chair. I like to turn my toes out slightly and other way. Heels, toes in. If that's not feeling great, just parallel or feet parallel. Great, take an inhale, maybe hands on the hips as you pull that skin down, and then hinging into that hip joint. Hands come to the chair. That's as far as you want to go. You can rock the hips side to side. You could drop down to your forearms or rest your head down. And notice if you're putting weight in your heels or in your midfoot. I always go back to my heels. That's just where it lands. But I find if I drop into the midfoot, it just takes me to a different spot. So notice what feels best for you. Great, we've got another breath here, and then we're going to go into another minor twist. Good. Slowly start to rise back up. Walk back up onto the hands. Take your left hand towards the center of the chair, right hand to the hip, and then just turning your shoulders, your sternum, towards that corner of the room. If you know this is okay for you to twist, you could reach that arm up to the sky. But don't feel compelled to do this if it's not within your body today or this lifetime. Good. Take another breath in wherever you've landed. We swing back to center. Right hand takes the chair, the left hand takes the hip. Take an inhale to open up towards that corner of the room. As you press the chair away, that might be your stop point. You want to take it farther, take that left arm to the sky. Or any amount. Good. Take another breath in for the reach. And you're back down. Good. I'm going to heel toe the feet in just a little bit. Rise up slowly. All right. Let's head back into that series on the second side. So feet about hip width. Let's lift it up. In breath. Thighs pursing outward. Exhale, we take it down. Step back, downward facing dog. Good. Feet are a little bit wide. Knees can be bent to start and then start to straighten them out if it's available. Pressing down through all parts of the palm. Okay, take one more breath. We're going to step that left leg forward into that lunge, or step both feet forward and come up to standing first, and then step that foot back. Whichever version you took, we're all in that front knee forward bent, press the chair away, back leg straight. Great. From here, we'll start to bend in or straighten that front leg, bowing forward, and then bend in again, opening up the chest, maybe gazing slightly forward and up. 2 more times. Good. Last time. Landing in that pyramid pose. So you can stay up on the chair, hips are square to the front, so you're hugging the back hip forward. Or you can lower onto your forearms, or even rest your head, or down to the rungs. We've all got our different ranges. Good. Pressing into the big toes will keep you from hyperextending the knees if that's a thing for you. Going to start to bend into that front knee, walk the body back up, bending, bending, bending. We're up, take an inhale. So warrior one, taking it into that twist to the left this time. Right hand takes the outside of the left thigh, left hand takes the back hip, and open the shoulders. Keep reaching through that back heel. One more breath. Great, we're back up. Inhale. Exhale, step back to mountain pose. Take any wiggles you want. Meet me there for a breath, pressing the thighs outward. All right, I'm gonna set the chair back so I can sit back into it. We'll take it through a conscious sit down, okay? So feet about hip width apart, a little wider, sitting back towards that chair. Take it slow. Use your hands if you need to. Get safely. All right. You're gonna walk towards the front of this again. Hands are gonna be down by the sides on the outer edges of the chair. Pressing through the toes, pressing down into the chair, lift the chest and open up. If you have strength and desire to try this lift, you're going to lift your seat off the chair. So you're lifting, pressing into your toes and pressing up, opening up the chest. You can also try this with knees bent, and it's a lift up. So kind of a reverse tabletop there. And this is a different kind of plank pose here. Your choice though. We're there and coming back down. Whew, if it didn't happen today, you were just pressing down and opening. All good. From here, go ahead and bend the knees a little bit. Take the hands back by the chair. I've got them down at the lower rungs, and then just lifting the chest and opening. If back bending does not feel good for your body, just keep a little bit of tuck in the tailbone and just open up the chest. You can even start to walk the hands even farther back to the back part of the chair. Last breath here. Alright, and come back to center. So I'm going to walk my feet over to the left side, let my knees drop off to the right. Yes. Take the left hand down towards the chair, and you're going to reach this right arm up and over. Good. Take the right hand down, lift the left arm up and over. One more breath. Alright, come back through center, walk the feet over to the right, knees drop off to the left. Take the right hand down, lift up and over to the left. Left arm up to the right. I'm kind of pressing down through the chair to lift up through that hip. One more breath. Good, we're back up, and then other side. So pressing down through the left side of the chair, reaching up and over. Just here for a quick counter. All right, and we're back up. Release. Now is when you might want your strap. So you're going to take that strap around the ball of the right foot where the big toe mound meets the arch. Heel coming out towards you. Good, sitting up tall. We did this very similar thing in the somewhere in the middle there. If you want to go a little bit farther, you can. You can reach for your foot, reach for the strap, or just stay up tall. Rise up when you're ready. Go ahead and reverse it, other side. An alternate version would be to have that right leg out to the side. I just find in the chair it's a little less stable and there might be slippage down towards the floor. Not my ideal. All right, sitting up tall, taking it forward, relax the shoulders. Any amount here, right? You could be up at your thigh, your knee, your shin, down to your ankle, or your foot. Great, taking one more breath here. All right, and rising up slowly. Let your strap go off to the side. Go ahead and take the right leg up towards the thigh if it's available to you. If not, you can use a block to catch your foot in that same motion, or anything that can elevate it. Good, sitting up tall, maybe leaning in. Rising up, you're going to let that leg slide all the way over, and now you're into that rotation to the right. So I'm kind of pressing that thigh away with my left arm and my right hand catching the side of the chair. If you're worried about going into a deep twist and you don't want to put any pressure on it, just sit comfortably. That sternum is kind of 45 degrees to the corner of the room. Last breath here, full expansive breath, 360 degrees. And we're back to center. Unwind and reverse it. So you're either taking that lower road or the higher road. One is not better than the other. Just make it accessible. Sitting up tall, that might be enough. If finding your way forward helps, go for it. Watch the bottom knee. It's in line ankle to knee. Find the ease in the effort. Each breath out is an opportunity to let go. One more breath. Rising up, let that leg cross over. You're into a seated twist to the left this time. You can use that arm on that thigh to press it away, or just come into an easy seated twist. Don't force. Let something in your body relax right now. Alright, come on back to center. Unwind, open up those legs wide. Take an inhale, we're going to take a forward fold. You can either come to your thighs, your shins, or a block down below. Or all the way forward fold if you want, to your choice. Another full breath in and out. Okay. Start to walk back up nice and slow. Any adjustments you want to make? We're heading into Shavasana, or relaxation. You can have your feet elevated on something. Just settling back in your chair. We won't be here too long. You can put a pillow on your belly, or just resting your hands there. Eyes open or closed, whatever helps you to tune in right now. Begin to relax the muscles of the forehead, space between the eyebrows, outer corners of the eyes, joint of the jaw, creating space between the teeth, lips lightly together. Shoulders drop away from the ears, and letting your breath just come to a comfortable pace without trying to do anything. You have nowhere to be and nothing to do. These next few moments are yours. If you'd like to remain, please just hit the mute and continue on with your practice, comfortable in your breath. If you're ready to join me, exiting out, take a fuller breath, expansive. A slow, steady exhale when it arrives. Maybe wiggling fingers or toes, wrists and ankles. Perhaps a full body stretch from fingers to feet. Good. Eventually making your way up to a comfortable seated position. And I'll head into a mudra I often use right before I start work. Left hand to the heart center. I don't even call it the heart center, the chest center. So the palm is mostly over your heart, and the right hand over that, Hriddhaya Mudra. Maybe a little bow of the chin, breathing in, feeling the beating heart. Feeling the breath moving in and out. Acknowledging at least someone or something in your life to be grateful for right now. All right, if you're ready, send it outward, send it upward, and bring it right back to home. I'll Om you out with one Om. Join me if you'd like. Slow breath in and out. A breath into Om. Breathing in, breathing out. Namaste. Spirit in me honors the spirit in each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being here.